This book discusses the four primary innate drives that are hardwired in the brains of all humans that shape the choices we make. These drives are: the first, D1, the drive to acquire objects and experiences that improve our status relative to others; the second, D2, the drive to bond with others in long-term relationships of mutually caring commitment; the third, D3, the drive to learn and make sense of the world and of ourselves; and the fourth, D4, the drive to defend ourselves, our loved ones, our beliefs, and resources from harm. The author also tries to answer questions like the evidence for the existence of these particular drives and how they evolve in everyday life. The first drive, D1, is the drive to acquire and achieve objects and experiences that improve our status relative to others. In other words, it's the drive to pursue power, status, and resources. The authors suggest that as humans evolved, the relative social rank became increasingly important to them. They believe that the D1 drive is central to the idea of social comparison, a process by which people evaluate their abilities and opinions by comparing themselves with others. People are motivated to enhance their status relative to others in domains they deem important, like intelligence, physical strength, or attractiveness. The drive to acquire status isn't just about material possessions; it can be achieved through many means, including knowledge, expertise, charm, or humor. People display their status by driving luxury cars, wearing expensive branded clothes, or by living in houses that are larger. In the workplace, people seek promotions to elevate their status, to enjoy better perks, and to feel that they are no longer just a member of staff, but somebody who has more control and appreciation. The authors argue that the D1 drive motivates people to commit sacrilege, bribery, embezzlement, and even murder, just to enhance their status relative to others. However, it also has several positive aspects, like motivating people to work hard, to achieve more in life, and to contribute positively to their environment. They suggest reading with an understanding of these drives will better enable people to negotiate, persuade and influence others, create effective strategies, and make sound decisions. The second drive is the drive to bond with others in long-term and mutually caring relationships. People have a natural inclination to engage in social interaction, to build and maintain strong relationships with family, friends, peers, colleagues, and romantic partners. In modern society, this drive prompts people to form communities, social clubs, teams, and attend religious, cultural, or communal events, to foster relationships. The bonding process happens through the exchange of information, emotional expressions, and helping behavior. People communicate with significant others to share their thoughts and feelings, express their vulnerability, and seek emotional support. The D2 drive motivates people to work hard, to make sacrifices, and to help others, in return for social support, trust, and emotional attachment. Humans are social creatures who need others to function. Research suggests that strong and positive social relationships can lead to better health, happiness, and longevity. In contrast, being socially isolated might lead to poor decision-making, negative health outcomes, and emotional distress. The D2 drive has survival aspects, as close relationships formed before the days of civilization provided a better chance for survival in a harsh environment. The social support systems formed the basis for collective action for food, shelter, and protection. The authors argue that the D2 drive is critical to our well-being and that it should be recognized and nurtured in professional and personal realms of life. By understanding the power of the D2 drive, individuals can build and maintain more productive and satisfying relationships. The third drive, D3, is the drive to learn and make sense of the world around us. People have a natural tendency to seek knowledge and to explore the environment. The D3 drive reflects people's innate curiosity and the desire to learn and comprehend things. Learning provides a sense of personal growth, development of skills and knowledge, and a feeling of competence. The authors suggest that the D3 drive is critical to our evolution as a species, as it allowed early humans to acquire knowledge and skills, develop language, and create cultures. The D3 drive isn't limited to a particular area of life, it's far-reaching and manifests in people's everyday activities, including hobbies, interests, and work. The D3 drive is also underpinned by people's need to understand themselves better, to know their inner motivations, and to question the purpose of life. In this sense, self-discovery is a crucial aspect of the D3 drive, which can lead people to develop greater self-awareness and better emotional control. The authors also suggest that the D3 drive is critical to our organizations, as it leads to employee development, innovation, and creativity. By giving employees opportunities to learn and grow and encouraging them to seek mastery, individuals not only increase their job satisfaction but also contribute positively to the organization. Therefore, the authors argue that understanding the drivers of the D3 drive can help individuals, organizations, and society develop more effective and productive learning mechanisms that lead to increased knowledge, skills, and innovation. The fourth drive, D4, is the drive to defend ourselves, our loved ones, and our resources against threat or harm. The D4 drive is innate and common to all humans, and it has evolved to help early humans survive harsh and dangerous conditions. In modern times, the D4 drive protects us from all sorts of dangers, including natural disasters, crime, and terrorism. The authors suggest that the D4 drive is closely linked to the fight-or-flight response, a physiological response that prepares the body to either confront or run away from a threat. The D4 drive leads people to take defensive and protective measures to prevent harm, which can be anything from avoiding risky situations to using weapons to defend against attackers. Defending isn't restricted to physical harm, people can also protect against harm to their social, financial, or intellectual status. For example, people protect their property through locks and insurance, maintain a favorable social reputation, and protect their ideas through patents and copyrights. The D4 drive can also have a negative side by making people overly defensive or aggressive, leading to unnecessary conflicts or hostility. Nevertheless, the authors suggest that the D4 drive is necessary for survival and well-being, and understanding the drivers of it can help individuals take steps to avoid danger and improve their physical and emotional security.